Hey guys, today we're going to make the Bloomies from Retro Sparkle Designs featuring leg bands. To start, you're going to need 2 backs, 1 front, 2 leg bands, and 1 elastic. So let's get started. First, I used a straight edge to mark the line that was marked on the pattern. I did 2 notches and just connected my notches. You could also draw the line while you're cutting. That would work as well. I just used a pencil. So as you see, that will be about the spacing. Next, I'm going to take my 2 backs and put them right sides together and sew down that curve. Open it up. Then go ahead and put your front piece on top of your back piece. Line up the crotch and both sides and sew them together. Next, gather the leg holes. Then take your leg bands, fold them right sides together, and sew down the short edge. Flip the cuffs right side out, and go ahead and quarter your bands. That way when you attach them, they will be easier to line up. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take my leg band and slip it inside of the leg hole of my Bloomies. Line up the seams and the side farthest and go ahead and sew in a circle to attach your leg bands. Now it's time to work on the top, so go ahead and fold down on that line that you drew at the beginning. Clip around, make sure to take your time that everything is even. I do a lot of clips for this step because it's just a lot easier to keep it straight when I'm sewing. I'm going to go ahead and do this as a zigzag stitch on my regular machine. I am sewing 5/8 away from the top edge of the waist. You can do whatever length you want depending on how big your elastic is. I'm using 1-inch elastic, so I need a little bit of a wider gap. So all the way around, I've done that. Next, I'm going to sew my second line. It's going to be right on the edge, and I'm still using a zigzag stitch going all the way around, and I'm going to go ahead and leave a 1-inch gap at the end so that I can thread my elastic through the casing that we're making. There's my gap. Take your elastic and a safety pin, insert it into the gap, and start feeding it through the Bloomies. As you're feeding it through the Bloomies, make sure that the elastic doesn't twist. It will come out the opposite side. They'll both be out the same hole. Once you get it through, you're going to match up your elastics and do a zigzag stitch to secure that. Pop your elastic inside and go ahead and zigzag stitch the gap closed. And you are done. These are the Bloomies from Retro Sparkle Designs. Follow for more.